We're back talking about Donald Trump as a threat to our national security. Let me put you on the spot one more time, and then we'll open it up. The theme of the Woodward book seems to, and a lot of your reporting, frankly, seems to be that the guardrails are straining under the pressure of Trump. Mattis seems to be straining more than others. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, so I mean, when Tillerson left, I think that put a ton of pressure on Secretary Mattis, because the two of them really presented this united front on a lot of these national security decisions, and H.R. McMaster was part of that as well. So for both of them to leave in a quick succession, and then for John Bolton to come in, who, you know, doesn't seem to have a really good relationship with Secretary Mattis, and then Mike Pompeo to come in, when the two of them are really the ones who are talking to President Trump right now. Mattis is sort of pushed a little bit more to the side. It doesn't, I'm not ready to say yet that President Trump's not listening to Secretary Mattis. I don't think that's fair, but he's definitely not one of the ones who are in the inner circle whispering to the president on a daily basis anymore.
That scares me, A.B.
Well, President Trump is, if anything, is transparent, and he wants people who get along with him. And Mike Pompeo has made the case, it's a college course, in how to butter up Donald Trump. And I think John Bolton does as well. And so why listen to, you know, stodgy old Mattis, who doesn't talk enough and isn't solicitous, let alone drooling over you? So it became clear exactly the way Courtney describes. There was this sort of circle of people that worked together, and they were a powerful force. Without that, Mattis is pushed to the outside, and that's been clear for months now.
Mattis also doesn't go on television the way the president wants him to be one of those defenders out there in the public eye. But this idea of the president versus the presidency, I mean, today at the press briefing, another example, Sarah Sanders raving about this very kind letter that Kim Jong-un sent President Trump, with the idea of the basis behind it being setting up a second summit, perhaps this time in Washington. And those plans have begun. I mean, they're certainly in the very early stages. Nothing is settled. But even as the administration is warning what North Korea might be doing, the president wants to forge forward with this mano-a-mano diplomacy that he thinks is the only solution.
Do they value Mattis? Do they understand what Mattis means to military families, men and women whose sons and daughters are in Iraq and Afghanistan and Korea?
John Kelly does. I think some people in the administration certainly do. But all our reporting indicates exactly this, that the Mattis used to have perhaps the most clout of any cabinet secretary. And the president still does listen to him, but it's definitely faded as the months have gone on. That Trump, as he's gone more comfortable in the job, surrounded himself with more people who are more willing to just agree with him no matter what he says, that he has less patience for those who might be willing to step up and disagree or take a different tact. Mattis is, it's not like he's shut out, but he doesn't have the clout he used to.
That's why they write anonymous op-eds. Sneaking in our last break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. When I carry out my threat to broadcast the breaks, we'll hear that I just said there's no one anymore who thinks Trump is normal.
No, he's not. He's not. And the one somewhat positive thing that I think can come out of this is when you have someone at the top who's that irresponsible and that crazy, it leads to other people being responsible in other areas. The peace deal between North and South Korea has actually been moving along faster than denuclearization with the U.S., and that's because of this president.
All right, there you go. You know, a little silver lining for me. Thank you for that, my friend. My thanks to Jonathan Lemire, A.B. Stoddard, Courtney Kube, and Jason Johnson. That does it for our hour.
Thanks for watching. To see more videos, click right here, and subscribe.